Welcome to A Moment in Time with Taylor. Please be sure to check out the website femyoga.com. This channel is 100% funded by viewers. So thanks so much for making this show possible, and everyone who's contributed over the last 30 days. You're awesome. You brought us here. You brought us all together. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Tracy, thank you for the super hearts. You did it right in the beginning. Yes. Whoa, that was so fast I almost missed it. Hi, Trapper. How are you? Everett, finally caught at the start. Hello, you were the first comments of the broadcast. Wendy, was that Wendy Glitters? Oh my god, Nick, you were on it too. We're like, Wendy, do we see Wendy? Is that my Wendy alert going off? Wendy senses tingling. Wendy, I was just talking about you. Oh my god, Don. Alright, so let's celebrate. You guys know why we're celebrating? Does anyone, I know Tracy was here in the last broadcast. Everett's in my group chat. Nick's in my group chat. Do you guys know? Oh, Trevor's in my group chat. Hey, Wayne. Do you guys know why? Oh, Wayne, I wanted to show you too. I don't know if you know, and you don't have to be in the group chat, but you can turn notifications off on Twitter so that you don't get any notifications, and you can just check the group chat when you want, if you want to. Thanks for the super hearts, man. I saw that you DM'd me back, but I didn't actually look in there yet. I just saw it pop up when you messaged me, like a lot of notifications, so I figured I would tell you. So did someone guess why we're celebrating? I think I might have missed it if you guessed already. Zen should know too. I finished the book. Exactly, Trevor. Ding, 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 ding. Exactly. We finished Atlas Shrugged by Ayn Rand. It took us 10 months. There you go. Tracy got it too. The 10-month readathon is over. Hey, Kyle. Trapper. Yeah, I have a group chat. So everyone who sponsors the channel at $20 or more. Hey, Corey. I am doing well. I hope you're doing well too. Anyone who's at $20 or more for the past 30 days gets added to the Twitter group chat. I almost put that on my laptop and it almost fell and landed on my lap instead. Thanks, Swagger. Yes, exactly. It's because Trevor wasn't here to distract me from reading, as most of you guys love to do. Speed reading helps. Yeah, I just like literally flew through it and barely read comments. Thank God is right, Donna. I'll drink to that. Cheers to Donna, to everyone. Thank you guys. The never-ending book is over. Yes. Sanam! Thanks for watching on YouTube, girl. I'm at like 1,200 hours and out of 4,000 that I need to monetize. So you're here to distract me, Wayne. Distract away, because we already read the book. We finished it. We put it to rest. I was thinking about reading a little bit of another book on this broadcast, but really, I just need to sit here and chat with you guys for just at least a couple minutes, because that was a lot of reading. It was 2 hours reading straight. And now I just want to drink this beer and be like, excited. It's like finishing The Lord of the Rings. Seriously, it was so long. It was a good book, though. Watching on Twitter, maybe we'll use less battery. Do you not have a charger? Time to get. We're not getting shit faced. You missed the book. It's in my last replay. No, actually, Wayne, have you ever? You said you don't remember what you read. You mean drink? I do mean drink. What? Wendy Glitters in the house. I miss you. Where have you been? You like the chats better? Oh, thanks, Donna. Try the Silmarillion. Wait, what is that? That sounds nice. But Wayne, there's a book called Managing Oneself. It's a little tiny book, but in there, it's by Peter Drucker, and he talks about how most people can fit into one of two categories, either a listener or a reader. So I'm obviously a very powerful reader. I'm not a great listener, though. So I actually, you'll see, like when I do split screen shows with Ed on Fridays, he talks maybe 10% of the time. I talk 90% of the time. Not a great listener. But most of my audience, I would say, are probably mostly listeners more than readers, because you have to listen to everything that I'm saying. It's not a very visual show. It's not really entertainment. It's more about what I'm saying. So if you're a listener, you probably like audio better than reading anyway. A Periscope commenter. And no, John, I will not read the book again really quick for you. 42 Shades. Hi, Nick. Thanks for watching on YouTube. That helps me. I hope live watch time. Do you guys know? Watching live, does that add towards my monetization goal? Does that add towards my hours watched? I would think it would. Hey, Mark. You don't listen, you just talk. That's like me, John. And I know you're trolling, but that is kind of like me. Tracy said she likes reading and listening. Okay. Everett said I am actually a reader. Yeah, me too. So you know what? That's why I have the 3 times a year I send out the email with all the summary of the books that I've read, because I know some people are readers. I'm trying to come up with more ways that I can appeal to readers in the audience and not just listeners. You just got a new battery. You think it would last long. You got a new battery. Do you have a battery pack? Whoa, that reminds me, I gotta plug my battery pack in. My husband was using it for his friend the other day. Actually, one of the friends that Ed met when he was visiting. Oh, I'm good. How are you? Do not sit by me on a plane. Oh, yeah. Actually, I think I'm good on a plane. You like seeing, no reading or listening. Oh, visual. Okay. No, I'm not going to read 50 Shades. You know, Tracy, you and Salanam are both saying the same thing right now. I'm not reading 50 Shades of Grey next. Just get it out of your heads right now. You're a bunch of pervs. This might be a little loud. Sorry, I got to unplug. Oh my gosh, it's just going to keep tapping on the glass. There we go. Okay. Plug this bad boy in. Do you guys have these? Your backup battery packs? They're like $5 or $10. Maybe a little more if you get the really big ones at Walmart, wherever. And it's a backup battery for your phone or for your sweater. Fahrenheit 4. No, I haven't read that book. If you have book recommendations for me, just direct message me on Instagram or Twitter. It's Fem Yoga Taylor. Oh, so here's the thing. Some of you guys might have noticed I took the word Taylor off of my username on Periscope and Twitch. So now it's just Fem Yoga there. It's just Fem Yoga on YouTube like it always has been. No, you want to know what troll bait is? Pedicure Scope, which I did earlier today. I got 9 followers and 6 minutes of content. You give them out to clients. All right, well, how can we become your clients, Wayne? Because we want battery packs. Read Hitchhiker's Guide. It's a classic. Oh, yeah, I think, did you, Zen, I think you sent that to me. I don't think I put it on my list. Would you, if you think of it, will you mention that again in a direct message? I think me and you started talking about something else, and I forgot to go add it to, oh, yeah, I'm celebrating my own beauty. Exactly. I don't think I ever added it to my to be read list. Wendy has 2 battery packs. I had 2 other ones, and they both croaked. So now I just have 1. Here, have some super hearts to celebrate. Thanks, Trevor. I will. Ooh, and they're chocolate too. Wait, wait, I don't have a heart race. I need to put the heart race up. Whoa, my chair almost tipped over. Ah. All right. Wayne is the stream boss. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, what happened? Did my camera get tilted? There we go. And now you can see my laptop. Swoosh that back a bit. How's that? All right, now we need to, what was I just going to do? Oh, the heart race. Wendy, thank you for the super hearts. So how have you been? What's up? What's new? You been around on Periscope? We just haven't seen you, or anything you want to talk about? Hi, Al. Yes, everybody's here. I love this. Hey, Lise. I walked around my house going, we finished. Atlas shrugged. We finished. Atlas shrugged. No, I didn't fart. I did this. It's the chair. It's like the squeakiest chair of all time. It's the squeakiest chair on Periscope. You're welcome. There's no $100 giveaways today. Nope, we gave away $700 last week, though. No Eggbot? I can't wait until Christmas time when I walk into customers' offices with cash cannons. Yes! We're celebrating that I finally finished reading Atlas Shrugged. Did you know I was still reading that, Al? I read it for 10 months. Wait, Trevor, what do you need help with? Everett's like, all right, I really need to be here. 2 or 3 scopes a week right now out of the loop. Well, that's good that you're still around. Did you move? I can't remember if you had moved last time we talked. I think you were still in the process of moving. Hey, Dan. I fixed the floor, now the chair. That's exactly, Lise, you said that troll comment at the perfect time for Dan to come in, because Dan said the exact same thing. He's like, you screwed down all the floorboards, and you don't have a squeaky floor, then you put a new chair in. Now the chair's like... hey, Ghetto, you were the first comment on Twitch. Put the egg on? The egg is on. What do you guys think this is? Moderator power is not working. Yeah, I think moderation is down. It might be because I changed my username. You haven't moved quite yet. Okay. Oh, okay. Wouldn't it take a few days without scope interruptions? Oh, instead of 10 months? Yes, probably. I would probably just read it really fast. Dan. So Dan just sent me a picture and a GIF because I am looking for timestamp links and GIFs or pictures that I can use. I'm writing a blog about monetization, like the lowest possible bitrate I could even have. I do. Grr. Okay, we should be back. We should be back. OBS crashed. I still don't know why it does that. But we're back now, so welcome back. I have to have that to Periscope by Monday, so I'm looking to get some audience members to contribute GIFs, pictures, timestamp links to memorable moments in my broadcast, especially around the cash cannons. Like anything cash cannon related I think will be good because it's going to be about monetization. Thanks for inviting your followers, Trevor. Thanks for inviting your followers, Everett. Sorry for the crash, guys. Hopefully it's coming back in clear. So Dan just sent me some. Let's see. So like this. It says thank you for the super hearts. I love it. So it's like rewind, back out, rewind, back out. I love it. You had to watch in the feed? What about now? Is it better now? I hope so. I can restart the broadcast. I guess I could just come live just on Periscope with my phone if we need to. How's Twitch? How's YouTube? Can anybody hear me out there? Are we still live? Do I exist? Or is this all a figment of my imagination? It's fine now? You're good. Alright, cool. Fluff. It's Fluff. Fluff, what's wrong? Keeps freezing for you. Lise, have you tried going out and back in? Okay, Annis. Hey, Annis. Thanks for being here. It's fine. Good. I'm glad. I'm so happy to be done with that book. I really don't want to read any other books, but it's fine. We'll read some. We might as well, right? Testing 1, 2. Sonam can hear me. Okay, thank you, Sonam. Yes, you guys are the best audience ever. You know, Eric said that the other day, DJ Cripple. He was like, you have the best audience ever because Ed won the microphone, the binaural microphone, and he volunteered it to Eric, who really wanted it. I can't wait to see you in Chicago either. Hey, Boston. I'm not too far from you. I'm in upstate New York. Oh, Tiffany. Oh, I didn't know you were... Did I know? Maybe I did know. At this point, there's over 20 people that are in Chicago that want to meet up, so I'm like... Some of the people are like, I'm like forgetting, is that person in Chicago or do I just know that person? Because at this point it feels like everyone will be in Chicago. I'm excited too, Tiffany. Dan! Whoa! Dan on Fleek is a stream boss. Thank you for all those super hearts, my friend. Hey from Boston. Spark, keep my days going good. How are you? Breathe in, 1, 2. Breathe out, 1, 2. Dan, are you celebrating Atlas Shrugged, or are you trying to get me not to read this book? Or do you want me to read this book because you listened to an awesome podcast about this book called Nudge, and actually this book inspired me to add some new sponsorship levels to my website. So you might have seen that I added a $2,000 and $5,000 level. Everett, I'm going to be in California in the end of June. So like June 20th to the 23rd is VidCon. I don't know if I'm going to really attend VidCon. I have a ticket, but I'll be in the area, and that's in Anaheim. Atlas hugged. Dan's like, I don't know what I want. I just want to send super hearts. It's been too long. Dan, can I even say? How was your trip? How was your trip to a non-disclosed location? I'm not sure if it's disclosed or not. But I still want to go there, by the way. Could we link that up with the VidCon trip? It's too much. There's too much traveling at that time. Holy crap. Orange County? Where is Orange County? Is that more north? I'm going to be in San Francisco, like, after that, right after that. Dan is back. My wife would love an excuse to go to Disneyland. Perfect, we'll give it to her. Anaheim, party's here, profitable. Wait. Anaheim, party's here. Party is here. Wait, who said party's here? Why can't I process comments right now? Dove! What's up, Dove? Profitable. Dan says profitable. Profitable? Was that the end of my sentence that I didn't finish? Oh, your trip was profitable. It was? How profitable? Do you want to say? You don't have to say. Do you know that? Can I just say that? Can I say this? Probably not. Let me just say, my friend Went to the casino the other day for 20 minutes and won $500. And can I say that I'm just very triggered by that? Hi, Tracy. Tiffany, did you used to live in San Francisco? Anaheim is in Orange County. Okay, if you like Comic Cons, you should come to the one in Michigan. No, it's not Comic Con, it's VidCon. So it's for video, people who use video for their business. I'm not really into comic books. I'm not really into like fantasy and fiction genre myself, but lots of people are. My husband loves fantasy. I want to go on a degenerate gambling spree. Let's go to Atlantic City. When? Right now? Okay, let's go. Because I'm like itching to go. I'm so frustrated that Ed showed me up so bad this weekend. You visited a couple of times. You know, I've never actually been there, Tiffany. I've been to San Diego a bunch of times, LA a few times, but not San Francisco. I never made it. I was in, nope, never San Francisco. I don't think. I think I might have been in their airport one time, but I think that was just LAX. I think I went from San Diego to LAX to Florida. I think that was it. Woohoo! Yes, I see Steph commenting in the group chat. Why do spam accounts follow you? Because spam accounts follow everyone, because they're spam accounts. Hashtag Final Fantasy Taylor. Doesn't have that good of a ring to it. You love those places? Yeah, you know, it's not really my style. I don't know why. I loved Hawaii. I liked Miami a lot. I wouldn't want to live in Miami. Stop here, I'm on the way. Pick me up, let's go to Borgata. Pick up whoever else on the way. All right, Dan, you gonna meet us there? Ed, you gonna meet us there? Who else? Nick? Where's Nick? Are we reading again in all ASMR? Heck, no, we're not. We did ASMR reading last night. You can hear my voice. It's hard for me to keep my voice in a whisper. Like I whisper, I'm like, that's what my voice sounds like. What's the celebration for? Nick, you might, if you're new, it's gonna seem really stupid, but we finished reading this book. This book took me 10 months to read to you guys. I just spit on my own chin. That's how excited I am. Let's celebrate. How do I unsubscribe from the spam I get in my home mailbox? I guess take your mailbox down? Aw, thanks, Tiffany. You know, you really brought awareness to my ASMR. I'm trying to figure out what I could do for people. But the thing is, I think people who are hard of hearing can't really benefit from ASMR anyway, because it's an auditorily triggered experience. So if you just, you know, if I just put the words that I'm saying, it's not what I'm saying. There's an ASMR small wins, the celebration. Yes, we're inching our way to success. What was I going to say? ASMR. Oh, there's actually a form of ASMR called inaudible whispering, where you actually don't even say words. You just make the sounds, like, of whispers and mouth sounds. But it was a good awareness. I was like, you know, I never really thought about that before. Maybe like a disclaimer or something. You know, like, don't worry about what I'm saying. It's just the sounds that are important. Something like that, you know. Got me thinking down a different path. I'm obviously new to you. Aw, thanks, Rick. I'm so glad to hear that. You don't have to hear Atlas Shrugged any freaking more. I'm even having a beer and I haven't. Michael! No, it doesn't always stop and freeze every few seconds. Stop breaking it. Can you do a 3-hour scope of that? Yeah, I've done 3-hour ASMR scopes, actually. Is that what you're talking about? Or were you talking about something else? I might have missed it. Michael, stop breaking it. Leave the broadcast and come back in. See if that fixes it. So where is Pasadena, Yanis? Yeah, if I could get something that would do that in live, you know, maybe, depending on how much it costed. Just the whisper words. Every time I try and watch you, it does. If you have an iPhone, does it happen when you watch Flash, too? It used to happen when I was watching Flash after the update, and then it stopped. It's something to do with the update. I wonder if the people having the glitches haven't updated yet? No, that doesn't make sense. Because I updated, and I was having glitches with Flash, but then it stopped. Maybe I should ask him what he did to make it stop. Los Angeles. Oh, Pasadena's in Los Angeles. Los Angeles is freaking huge. Can we talk about that? Because you're like, oh, I'm going to go to Los Angeles. It doesn't matter where I get my hotel. It matters a lot. Because if you get your hotel in Walnut, California, you will be an hour from anything that you want to do. Take it from me. Do not get an Airbnb in Walnut, California if you're going to LA. I feel guilty for not reading as I should. While you read, I visualize your reading. There we go. That's perfect. I updated it, and it still does it sometimes. Tropicana. Hey, Alexis. Alexis, can we talk about how we're meeting in 8 days? They measure distance by time. Yeah, I'm like, it's an hour away. It's like 5 miles an hour away. Los Angeles traffic is just absolutely absurd. You accidentally blocked someone and now you can't follow them even though you unblocked them? Are they a troll, like an unblockable troll? Some of them you can't follow. Cheers! While you read, I fall asleep. Yeah, I put a lot of people to sleep with my reading. You know, my ASMR broadcasts are different from my others. I'm a pretty loud broad, okay? So my normal broadcasts, you're like, let me turn the volume down. How low does this thing go? But on the whisper ones, you gotta turn it up all the way, and I want you to fall asleep. Like, if you're tapping hearts and commenting, I'm not doing my job. 70 degrees is another reason to celebrate. Yes, it's not 70 here. It was only like 50 and rainy today. Sorry, I know that's really loud in your guys' ears. Let's see. I think we are supposed to have a 70-degree day, unless they changed it. Oh, and they definitely did change it. Now the high that I see in the forecast is 55, and it's 10 days away. Hey, AB, how are you? Yeah, I'm a loud broad. I said it. Yeah, exactly. Anna said it took him 1.5 hours to go 20 miles on a Friday night on the 110 freeway. ASMR is not intrinsically profitable then. It is profitable, though. It's one of the first things that got sponsorships for the channel. I wonder what kind of weather we're going to get in Chicago. Probably really bad weather, because it's Chicago in April. This weekend. It snowed a little here. You on Saturday? No, Saturday is, the high is 43. We're not getting it. We are not getting it. But I can tell you something that I already forgot. I guess I can't tell you now. Thanks, Rick. Anna says that Minnesota's supposed to get a foot of snow on Friday. You heard there's hardly any wind in Chicago. What else was I going to say? Oh, Saturday. Yeah, Saturday I'm having a ladies' blackjack night at my house. So I'm going to try to get my content done before that so I don't have to broadcast that since I want to hang out with my friends. But I might try to sneak a little scope so you guys can... I don't know if my friends are going to want to be on scope. If they don't want to be there, it's just going to be me that you can see, so I probably won't scope it. But I love blackjack, and I know a lot of you guys do too. And we're just going to be, we're not playing with money or anything. We're just learning basic strategy, maybe practicing some counting. I don't know, we'll just learn. You want to play blackjack? Come. Come, and there's no money. Scope it, it'll help you win. Ladies blackjack, house wins. Yeah, exactly. That's why we're not playing for money. It's more so that I can teach them how to play, try to get them hooked, and bring them to the casino. I hate when work interrupts my scoping. You know, Everett, that is so true. That's why I made the 2 into 1. Are you going to teach me blackjack? I would love to teach you blackjack. Alexis, come. Wait, can you go to the casino? Yeah, you're old enough. You're going to have to ditch your, is it your sister or your friend? You have a young person coming, right? They can't get in. You have to ditch her. You're going to AC Saturday? That's 2 days away. I'm not going to Atlantic City in 2 days. Big bets with Super Hearts. My side bets will be Super Hearts. I need the casino to sponsor me. That would be amazing. Amazing. But first they have to actually give me money, in which case that, if not for Ed, that would not have happened this weekend. Your sister. Okay. So your sister's not allowed to come, unfortunately. She's too young. But you can come if you want to. I mean, if you want to stick with your sister, that's fine too, but... yeah, that's where I would be teaching you. Need to be spontaneous. You know what? I'm going to give you homework. Ready? Before you go to Chicago, that way you have a basic understanding. Google Blackjack Basic Strategy. IPA sponsor. Blackjack Basic Strategy. Oh yeah, Rick, definitely. Yeah, I mean, I thought I was really good at it, and then Ed totally humbled me this weekend and taught me that I have no idea what I'm doing, apparently. So I'm still learning myself, but I'm obsessed with it. And I think I probably have the basic strategy memorized better than anyone that I know, including Ed. She's coming on Saturday? Okay, so maybe we could go Friday night. Jack Black. Oh, he's awesome. I love Jack Black. Oh, I got really excited. Google Blackjack for Dum-Dums. No, just search Blackjack Basic Strategy. And you'll find, I use the blackjackapprenticeship.com. I use their chart. I think it's the same as everyone's. Best strategy. Leave the table with inexperienced players. It's so hard because it's like so easy to blame someone else for your bad luck, but at the same time it's like that card could have come out at any point. So I mean, maybe if you're counting, there's a difference. IPA and viewers like you, thank you. This isn't IPA, this is Hefeweizen. Are all these books for show? This book is definitely for show. I haven't read any of these, so I guess those are, well, I read that one. I haven't read anything from here to here. I've actually read this and this. And then the rest I've read, so it's not for show. Whatever you do, don't listen to Taylor. Well, maybe. You don't believe in luck? Well, if you're practicing perfect strategy, you still have a 1% disadvantage to the house. Hey Lou, how are you? You guys are making me want to grab a deck of cards. Everyone follow Ed. Yesterday was Blame Someone Else Day. That'd be like my husband's worst holiday ever. He's all about self-responsibility. Ed, we were just talking about you. We were talking about blackjack. We're talking about how you totally saved me from losing my money and how you humbled me and taught me that I have no idea what I'm doing and I need to get better. You have no disadvantage in blackjack. You're born and raised in Chicago? Willow Springs now? How far is that from Chicago? I'm going to be in Chicago in 8 days. I'll be there for a few days if you want to meet up. Maddie Rocks and Asha, thank you for liking my Instagram posts. Texas Hold'em. Yeah, Texas Hold'em is not really a, it's not the same kind of strategy. Today's National Grilled Cheese Day. I did say that I think I have the basic strategy memorized better than you, Ed. He said that too, though, I think. But other than that, I did not say that. First of all, I didn't say I was better than you, and I didn't say that you suck at blackjack. Meet Dub and John, two of my favorite trolls on all of Periscope land. We're celebrating. Oh, hey, B-Boy, we are celebrating. I finished reading this book finally. Yes, we finished it. Let's burn it. Just kidding, Lou. I'm not going to burn it. Yeah, the pool knew what it was. That's how you know a true follower of the channel. The pool's like, have we finished Atlas Shrugged? Well, yes, we have. Ed, listen to us. She said you draw another card when you have a 20. John, that might be the comment of the broadcast. You're having grilled cheese to celebrate? I don't even think I have cheese like that. Or bread. I can't even have a grilled cheese if I wanted to. It took 12 years, but we finished it. Commitment. Inching. Dedication. I'm better than most of the players we played with, but not better than you? Double down 20 and win. Oh yeah, 7 miles? Perfect. Yeah, if you want to come, we're going to be meeting up. Atlas Shrugged will be in my nightmares forever. Nightmares? Are you having a nightmare about Eddie Willers falling asleep, or not falling asleep, laying down on the railroad tracks and crying? Actually, that's a little creepy, Ed. That freaks me out when you do that. He predicts the next card and he gets it right, like, weirdly often. It's really creepy. I don't like it. Like, the dealer even was, like, looking at him like, is this guy cheating? Somehow. It was hard, but I've done it. Thank you, B-Boy. 3 in a row. Tell the story. Did you hire 3 security guards for the meetup? Yes. I hired you, John, and Ed, and Trevor. Next time you have grilled cheese, put pickles on it. Ooh, Pickle Rick. Do you know about me being Pickle Rick, Trevor? No, Trevor, you're from like a totally different realm of Periscope friends. Do you follow Flash? Do you know anything about Flash? Single deck or... Single deck? No, not single deck. What's a horn? What does that sound? Is that my stomach? Is this beer hitting my stomach exploding? Could be. I don't know what a horn is. What's a horn? Teach me. See, I told you guys I have no idea what I'm doing. Flash is cool. Flash is cool. Thank you, Lampy, for liking this and retweeting it. Oh no, that's my Instagram post. Thank you for my Instagram stuff. Where are you going to play cards next? Probably Chicago. Cat? I don't have my cat. Horn? You mean shoe. Okay. They said horn. 7 decks. 7 decks? I don't know. I think 8 is more common, no? Like 6 or 8, I thought. It's not a horn, it's a shoe. Okay, I definitely know the term shoe. I have no idea what horn means. but I do... Oh, you're a huge fan of cribbage. Cribbage, 2-player card, you know? What is cribbage? Is that super British? It sounds super British. Flash has a permanent ASMR voice. I'm so jealous. He kind of does. I don't experience ASMR, so I don't really know, but... Pickle Rick, yes! So I was supposed to meet Flash in Montreal one time, and I am meeting Steph, yep. And that didn't happen. I don't want to tell the whole story, but it didn't happen. So the next night I was there, I tried really hard to get him to come meet with me. And that's why I don't want to tell the story, because I worked so hard and failed, and I'm just like, ah! And I had all of my followers go into his broadcast and send him super hearts and say, go meet Taylor. And then he got really, he was like, this is too much. It's like Pickle Rick. He said, every time you guys tell me to go meet Taylor, I'm going to play a clip of the guy going, I'm Pickle Rick! I'm Pickle Rick! Tell husband off the phone trying to scope. You can hear him? You love cribbage 15 to 2, 15 to 4? What does that mean? He stuffed you. I can take you and hubby to a killer brew house. Oh, did you say? Oh, McCook. That was not what I read. I did not think that second O was an O. I thought it was a C. Stiffed. Leave him alone. First person to 121 points. Oh, wait. I'm not sure the orange, and it uses a wood board that you peg points on. First person to 121 points wins. Interesting. You know what? The little peg... Well, oh, Mancala. Do you guys like the Mancala game with the, like, smooth little stones that you, like... You pick them up and then you put them in and you try to get, like, all the ones on your side? Mancala is a good wooden board game. And also, have you guys ever played Mastermind? Where you set up your marbles in, like, a certain orientation, and then the person has to try to guess through, like, strategy how you have your marbles arranged, and you put, like, a black one if they have the right color in the right spot, and then a white peg if they have the right color in the wrong spot, and then no pegs if it's the wrong color and the wrong spot. McCook, wait. Oh, duh, you said it the way I thought. Cribbage rules, you score points for getting 15s. You score points for getting 15s? That sounds like my kind of blackjack. Connect 4 with Jag. That's a good one. I love Jag. His show is awesome. Vaguely sounds familiar. Yeah, I love... Does anyone know Masterminds? I love that game. Cards Against Humanity. That's an easy one. Apples to Apples. Similar. McCook, Illinois. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Is that near where Heinz lives? He's in Illinois, too. I think he's coming. Dan tried to peg you. Dan, are you trying to peg John? Wait, did he try to block you? I totally missed that. Lou, I think the odds are the person who goes first has a much better chance of winning. You get points for double runs, flushes, double runs? Because I don't fully understand. I know Mastermind, played it when I was a kid. Fun Sponge! Fun Sponge, how often have you viewed my broadcast before this? What now? I don't know. He said that you were trying to peg him. Have you played the game Name, Place, Animal thing? Oh, is it 20 questions? I've played that one. 20 questions or something. Chess is your game? Wow, Rick, that's impressive. Chess is not my game. I should get better at chess. That's on the to-do list. Increase chess skills. Fun Sponge. It's such a good name, right? Once before. Okay. I'm always curious if someone, like, hangs out for a long time and then just, like, comments for the first time after, you know, forever. Fun Sponge, I want to peg you. John, you're going to get blocked. Oh, this is fun. This is very fun. I got my superfan status back. Yes! I went into the foot scope just so I wouldn't lose it. I know, I did a pedicure scope earlier. It was awesome. Trevor's lying. He obviously loves feet. I feel like I need a cigarette after 9 months of Atlas Shrugged and I don't smoke. Oh, well, also they were talking about cigarettes. So John Galt got tortured in the end. Spoiler alert! Said that backwards. And he needed a cigarette after he was done getting tortured. Whose line is it anyway? Ooh, yeah, that's fun. Whose line is it anyway is a good one. Claudia, thanks for liking my Instagram post. Okay, 2234. Oh, wait, 2234 earns 8 points. 3 points for the run 234. 3 points for the second 234 run. Ah, okay. And 2 points for the pair. Okay. That makes more sense. Open feet scope? No thanks, gross. Would you like me to open feet right now? I feel like that's what you're asking for. You love that show? Thank you! John Galt was kind of a badass. Codenames. I've heard of that one, but I haven't played it before. Rick, that's so nice. You're so nice. I listened to that book for months, and I can honestly say I have no idea what it was about. She's been reading it on stream. Yes, Bridlow. Yes, thank you, Annis. All right, that's it. Everybody just hold on to your seats. No one tell anyone that this is happening. We're going over to Twitch. We're clicking buttons. Yes, we're closing the ad. And we're going to make Annis a moderator. Because I don't ever have moderators on Twitch. And he's obviously awesome and not going to block everyone, hopefully. He's like, torture me, I'll just smoke a cigarette and life is fine. No, he wanted a cigarette after he got released when Dagny and Francisco went and killed all the guards and went rescued him. Spoiler alert. Am I drinking Timothy? No, I'm drinking Circus Boy. Oh no, don't look because I'm not sponsored by it. CW Seed has every single episode of Whose Line. I think just CW. Fun Sponge needs moderation, so you're good out of here. Alright, awesome. Annis, I'm so excited. It's so nice to have somebody moderate. No pressure to be here, you know, only when you want to be. But it's just nice to have people who I can tell are not complete idiots. Hi, RD Doll. Not much. We're just, you know, talking to Fun Sponge on Periscope. Wait, he needed to be rescued? He's less of a badass now. Yeah, I mean, he was taken in by the military and interrogated and tortured. I can't wait till it's nice and sunny and you can do a walking scope. I know, and we were supposed to have a 70-degree day now. It's just, it got stolen away from us. Time to ban you? Swagger. Dan says he is a complete idiot. Don't just call Sponge an idiot. Sponge, you guys! No one is an idiot that I know of for sure. But there are certain times where I'm like, I can't tell if this person is a complete idiot or not. That's all I'm saying. As part of the celebration, we should all dance all night long and go to sleep dancing. Okay, well, hopefully you guys are planning to go to sleep in about 20 minutes. It's gonna rain all week. Okay, let's just drink. Let's just drink all week. Just kidding. Just kidding, everybody calm down. Oh yeah, it's just a joke. It's just a joke. When I'm paying attention to the comments, I can block. I think I do need to do something about that, though. I should probably text Joey and be like, hey, I changed my username. Dub said, I am an idiot. I admit it. Dub won $100 last week. The best part is CW Seed is free. Oh, CW Seed is a real thing? Flash won't be on for a bit. That's true, for a long bit. Intelligence doesn't matter, only looks. Oh my god. John, that's the opposite of what Atlas Shrugged was about. You guys can hear him? Is he really that loud? The door is closed. He's downstairs on the phone, and he's a quiet guy. It's just that deep voice it carries, you know. Should we read Nudge? Oh, that's what I was saying, Dan. Oh, smacked it. Smacked it. Yeah, so I need a fire stick. I say nothing. I am not going to incriminate myself. Word, I spent it on a hooker and told her to open Bob's. And what did she say, Dub? Is Atlas Shrugged a babe? What now? Yep, can hear him. Can you hear what he's talking about? Maybe I should tell him, hey, watch what you're talking about. Don't talk smack about your wife. We can hear you. This is a great reading scope, right? This is like the most successful reading scope of Dan's career. And all I'm doing is switching out my bookmark. That's all. That's all. Don't get too excited. Why did you beat the book up? Pent-up frustrations. He said, wow, my wife is so annoying. She never stops broadcasting. I can't stand her. That's sad. Did you know that the Atlantic Ocean is named for Atlas? Annis, see, this is why you're a moderator. Is it a book on nudge theory? I read about that. Really interesting. I think it is. I'm going Dan, I'll open it. Don't leave. Gee. That sounded horrible. Dan, I'll open it. Don't leave. Holy hell. Yes, Amazon Fire Stick. I do know about that. I do know about that. Okay. Ooh, here we go. Pluralistic ignorance. Ignorance on the part of all or most about what other people think. Dub, stop. I'm only here for the openings. But that's kind of interesting, like being ignorant about what other people think. That's important, right? We think we know what other people think, but we don't know. You need your Tai Lopez? You're getting a Kindle? Nice. Maybe you can read my ebook on your Kindle? I don't know. I didn't go through Amazon. I self-published my book so that I wouldn't have to pay $1 million to Amazon every time I tried to sell one. Thank you for the Super Hearts Trapper. Yes. Beat up Dan. Beat him up. Beat him up. Beat him up. Squeaky chair. Protest the knowledge, guys. Get out of here. Don't protest my knowledge. If you don't want the knowledge, you can support the channel and tell me to stop spreading knowledge. Because all these people tell me they like knowledge. Let's see. Mike, JJ, Nick, why can't I remember anyone's names? Hal, DJ, Steve, Mr. Biggs, Sexy Man, Nick, Binvido, Grind, Tracy, Cortland, Coley, Miles, Steve. Okay, let's be honest. Cortland only sponsored because I kicked him instead of blocking him that one time. New color. Trapper, you're blue! I didn't even notice. Knowledge is power. See, that's what I'm saying. Hey, it's 7-Eleven. Make a wish. Ed, are you excited about our scope tomorrow? What are we on? Step 11? Hey, Kylo. I haven't seen you in a while. Look at Vegan Dough. I know, right? Where is she? Oh, I missed her. My tip jar is not working, in case you can't tell. What do we think about this line? Do we hate this line? What do we think about the line? I just put the line in there. I don't know. When I took the tip jar away, it just looked like I needed to break it up. But I don't know. What do we think? Line or no line? Vote 1 for we like the line. 2 for screw that line. We hate that line. Get that line out of here. 1. Yes, I love that line. I want to marry that line. 2. I'm blocking that line right now. If I ever see that line again, I'm going to kill everyone. It's 7-Eleven. Where's my Slurpee? Ooh, Slurpee. I haven't had a Slurpee in so long. The line is ugly. I hope you practiced push-ups. No, but yesterday I did kind of, yeah. KRS-One stood for knowledge reigns supreme. Ah, I like that you change the layout constantly. Makes me... You don't have to miss Sonam, because she is going to be here every single Tuesday for the next 12 weeks at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know where the tip jar is. I think it's because I changed my name. I don't know. Watch. Tip jar? Nothing. You see anything on the screen? No, you don't. Because you want to know why? Because nothing's happening. I don't know why, but nothing's happening. What if let's just get real crazy with it. Let's just, like, go over to another channel here. Let's see. This one? Okay, and then let's just see if the tip jar exists on this one. Nope, still no tip jar. See, like what the what? I don't know why not. Oh. Hit us with the next line of the next line. The next line. We may follow our practice or tradition, not because we like it or even think it defensible, but merely because we think that most other people like it. Wow, Rick. Thank you, Rick. You're like... Rick, can I hire you to just come in and, like, talk about how awesome I am all day and just, like, build up my self-esteem? Where's Taylor Moonben? Dub, you're so right. You're so right. Should we bring Taylor Moon back tomorrow? I actually don't have much planned besides Ed's scope at 3. Weihenstephaner Crystal Weiss. Ah, have I tried it? Crystal Weiss, you know what that's reminding me of? I think Kendall Jackson. Is that the name of it? The wine? I think that's what I'm thinking of. No, I don't think I've had that before. Hype man Rick. Seriously, Rick is a hype man. I love this. I love it. Meatballs. I know you get... I mean, I could bring her on right now. There's no rules to this scope. I'll tell you that much right now. Is it a game changer? Is that what you said? Oh, it's a German beer. Yes, I like German beers. Which is the best content ever. What is the best content ever? Uh-oh. We might crash everything right now. Can we just vote 1 if all scopes should have me present? Oh my god. You have plenty of it. Thank you. Oh, self-esteem? Remember, you can't see self-esteem. Wait, did you say 2 if you want just Taylor? Get out of here, Ed. I want some meatballs. Have you had a Zima? I've never had a Zima, actually. Alright, you guys want meatballs? Can you see her? Is she? Oh, there she is. She's right on top of me. Hey, look, we can hang out together. Hey, meatballs. What's up, girl? Ed equals ratings. Can I move her? Let's move her. Let's move her. Scooch her over to the side a little bit. We can hang out with her. Dun, 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 dun. Get out of my way, meatballs. You're hogging the whole frickin' stage right now. Get your face over there. We just need one of your meatballs. There we go. Well, you're still kind of hogging it. What am I moving? What did I just move? Oh, crap. Did I just move the watermark? I do that sometimes. Watermark. Oh, no, you can still see the watermark. I don't know. You have a question? Okay. I have an answer. But I have to kind of, like, scooch my girl out of the way here a little. There we go. See? We can always hang out. I should make meatballs on my next cooking scope. I can do meatballs. Meatballs is kind of easy, but yeah, I could do that. How do you guys make your meatballs? I fry them and then bake them. You know what this reminds me of? Does she talk? Yeah, she does. I can try to see if I can get her doing some stuff. Yeah, there she is. Yeah, so this is her, like, thinking that she knows what's going on, but she obviously doesn't. Let me try to configure her real quick. Hang on, get back here. Whoa, why does that keep going away? What the heck? Whoa, why won't it let me calibrate her? It's because I have this freaking thing that Francois told me to put on. No. Why is it doing that? Whoa, it's like glitching. Alright, sorry, I gotta close it. Let me try again. There goes her wonky eye. Yep. You don't know how to upload your picture? How do I do it? Oh, I can show you. I actually did a tutorial on my YouTube about it. Alright, girl, can you not act a fool this time? That'd be great. People are watching. I'll help you. I'll show you how to set up your profile picture. Give me a second. Hang on, we're letting this load up for a moment. Everybody stand by. Alright, here we go. Now, will it let me calibrate her? Wow! Why won't it let me calibrate her? Boom! Oh, that kind of worked. Except for the fact that I wasn't looking the right direction. Is it just that I can't see it? Alright, I'm just going to hover my finger there. Nope, that didn't help the eye at all. That made it worse. Okay, let's try this again. We'll see. Why is her eye closed? Oh, because my hair is in front of my eye. Oh, God, it's so good. There she goes. Now she has an eye. Alright. It's Zombie Moon, yes! Oh, she's totally up in my space! See, this is why I didn't want her to be talking and moving around, because she's a hog. She's an attention hog. Well, there goes the beer. How long have we been broadcasting? What? We still have time? Can I do a split screen with me and Taylor Moon? Ooh, Ed, I like the way you think. So let's move her. Face rig. Over here you go. And then what's this chat? The chat is... what is that pulling? Oh, that's this. Oh, but see, then that's just black. Here, I gotta move myself in here like that. Well, that's not gonna... Oh, here we go, here we go. I got a better idea. Move me back. And then we're gonna put her... We're gonna give her a better background than that. We're gonna give her... What do we want? What's this? What do I have already set up? Easter Island? You can't even see it. Oh, there's the little heads of Moai in the background there. How's that? Hey, help on the way. I'm a king? Oh, awesome. Cool. Yeah. Nice. I can talk to my cartoon self. Hey, how's it going, Taylor? Hi. Ha. Oh, it says King of the Links on the bottom. That will not do. Do not follow King of the Links. That's not even an account anymore. Boom. Ed's better on split screen. Do hand gestures. I actually don't have the hand thing here, so it won't do anything. I don't have the Leap Motion controller here. Everett, this is what happens when you leave the broadcast. Look at her giving me that look. Look at us mean mugging each other like, look at this chick. This chick trying to jock my style. You know what's weird is that I can reach behind her, even though I changed the background to the Easter Island thing. That's weird. Why was she licking? She can't lick. I haven't figured out how to stick her tongue out. I know her meatball gets cut off on the side here. It's kind of sad. You can't stop loving this? Well, good, Rick. I'm glad. This is easy. I also have another trick up my sleeve, which Ed is aware of. Oh, hang on. I gotta test it. Imagine if her head was that big in real life, right? The background stops halfway behind her. I know, because if I move myself over, it'll be more full, but then I'll be off the screen. I'm not trying to do that. Oh, it's called Face Rig. F-A-C-E-R-I-G. I'm also going to show you how to make your profile picture. And we're not going to read nudge. And did you see me get a chill? Do you know what that means? That I have to pee. And I think I might get another beer. This is hilarious. All right, I have another trick. So why don't you hang out with Taylor Moon? We're just going to let her take over. Let's just hide me. Bring her over here. Let's see. Here we go. We got Easter Island in the house. It's not taking up the whole screen. I don't know why. Well, that's not great. Can we just make it bigger? That didn't make it bigger. That just moved it. What the hell are you doing? There we go. And then bigger still. Still not doing anything. Can I make it bigger? Dang, I can't stretch this thing out. Oh, I can stretch it though. Let's see. There we go. We'll just stretch those bad boys out. Move her right here. We'll just hide this and this. And this. Boom. There you go. Have fun. I'll be right back. Oh, that's good help. Hey, Anthony, I'll be right back. Everyone? Yeah. No, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna close it all the way. Whew, well, hopefully you guys didn't hear all that. So let's see, can we bring the real Taylor back onto the screen? Let's see. Let's see if I know how to do this. Boom. Hi. Hey, Taylor Moon, what's up? And we're gonna move you a bit because you're in the way. All right. So, could you guys hear my husband? Did you hear him? All right. Hey, Chad. Oh, this is not the new beer. This is the empty beer. It's Twitch Eye Girl. Yeah, it is. It is. Everyone's favorite Twitch Eye Girl. Did I just scold my husband? I heard him say something, and I laughed really hard, and told him that you guys could hear him. That was all. I didn't scold him. He can say whatever he wants. It's just that, yeah. Did you hear him, though? It doesn't seem like you guys heard him. I feel like you would be reacting differently. I heard him. I was like, oh, God. Oh, he didn't say anything. It's fine. Hey, Chad. Oh, Rick, I'll tell him. He's on the phone, though, so I'll have to tell him when he's not on the phone anymore. Put my bottle opener back in my purse. Shout out to Miss Dorita, who sent me this bottle opener. Or not sent it to me. She actually gave it to me in person when we met in New York City. You didn't hear anything. Good, 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 good. That makes me very happy. He was just, like, kidding. Like, he was using an example of something horrible to his friend, but I just felt like, oh, out of context, that sounded really terrible. That was great. You heard him, Trevor? You did not hear him. You heard him? Did you hear him? Ask her what she thinks of Swagger. Her? What do you think of Swagger? She said no. I didn't hear what he said. I was distracted. I love New York City. Cool. Good. I'm going to be in New York City the end of June. No, you didn't miss that. This is the worst part, putting my beer on the desk. Tell Dan to slow down on the hearts. Here or the super hearts? Did you send a bunch of super hearts while I was gone? Dan loves to do that. That's like his favorite trolling technique of all time. To be fair, I'm using headphones. I heard Mr. I guarantee we will all be watching the replay at full volume. Shit, I shouldn't have said anything. Oh, God. Okay, so. Hey, Dorita texted me. Why am I pulling out my phone? What am I doing? It is a different beer, yeah. This is a rock solid IPA, it says. TFG, 6.6% alcohol. That's not great. What was I doing? Anyone? Anyone tell me what I'm supposed to be doing right now? No, but I could use some cannons. So much fun. Oh, okay. Did you send 3 of those? Set this down. Dorita texted me. She did. That's low for IPA? Okay, good. I'm helping you, yes. I'm gonna help him, and then I'm gonna do cash cannons. Alright, Rick, are you ready? Excuse me, sorry, burp. I mean beer. I meant to say beer, but then I just said burp. My 2 of you at the same time, I don't think I can handle this. Alright, Lex. You don't have to handle it, man. Let's get her out of here. We don't need her. I'm good enough to carry the show. What the heck? Now you can see everything over there. This is not great. Boom. There's no tip jar. Dang it. Stream boss. Dan on fleek. Looks like he's about to get destroyed. Who's your little animated friend? Oh, that's Taylor Moon. Yeah, you missed everything. You missed the whole everything. Why does it look like that? What is happening? Okay, well, let's move these things down here. And then sponsors. Missing Taylor Moon already? Oh my gosh. Put a tree. What? Whoa, don't say I'm hot AF. I'm married, remember? An animated episodic avatar, yes. Who remembers the paperclip from Microsoft Word? We all remember him because one of my actually #1 superfan is a paperclip. Fix, please. I'm fixing. You see it being fixed? You see it growing? Becoming longer and stronger. Nope, too much. There? How's that? Everybody happy now? Yeah. Taylor Moon. Go slow. Okay, okay. The whole kit and caboodle. I always thought it was kit and caboodle. Kit and caboodle makes so much more sense. Annis, are we best friends? You don't care if I'm married, Keith? Okay, well, I guess we have different values. Did I earn today a lot? Oh, this is 30 days. Today, I don't think I've gotten any sponsorships at the website at all. You lost your superpowers? No, you didn't. It's just moderation isn't working. I think because I changed my username to Fem Yoga instead of Fem Yoga Taylor, and I have to let Joey know about that. Okay, so first, you'll see your homepage, right? When you open up Periscope, you want to go to the 3 people on the bottom right. Now, if you have Android, it's going to look a little different, but you want to find those 3 people and click that button. Thanks, Vidpool. I didn't come up with it. I can't remember. I think it might have been Dan. You still have Word 2003? That's awesome. I love that, actually. And And then from here, you're going to click this little person. See there up in the corner? Click that guy. Okay. And then you'll see your profile. I follow Steph too. Wait, which Steph? I follow Steph Ray. I follow Steph Taylor. I follow Featuring Stephanie. What are you showing us? I'm showing you guys how to set a profile picture on Periscope. How many books do I have? That's a good question. Let's count them after this. And then to change your profile picture, I think, is that button? No? No. So then you click Edit in the upper right-hand corner. Edit. And then you'll see that camera on your picture. Just touch that, and you can either take a picture or upload a picture. Thank you, Angel. She's the one singing right now on Scope. Oh, Stephanie Negrete. Yes, I do follow her. I know her from Egg Drop, from Joey. Teaches how to unfollow. Nice lips. Thanks. I put red lipstick on to match my shirt. All right, let's count my books. You know this? Oh, I know. It was just for Rick. So Rick is going to come back with a profile picture now. I have one book, Make Money No. I love how your name is Make Money No instead of Now. She was an American Idol. Yes, she was one of the finalists. Oh, the pool. It's not really very self-explanatory, actually. What? What just happened? Oh, there's not even a troll message to go with it? You're so nice, Dan. Dan on Fleek just went to the website, femyoga.com, and sent $10. That was a guilt sponsorship. I felt it. He was like, she didn't get any money today? $10. Thank you, Dan. I love it. Oh, and we have to do the cash cannons. Oh, you're welcome, Rick. It's no problem. But first I want to count my books. I keep putting everything before cash cannons. Dan's about to block me. All right, let's count them. Freedom and Weep. 8. 17. 28. 40. 56. 65, 66. So that's all. 66 books. Same number of books as in the Bible. And on that note, let's shoot off some cash cannons. Wait, I don't want to block them. There we go. Okay. Oh, I should have made you guys bet. The pool said 64. That's pretty good. Is Taylor blackmailing you, Dan? It could be. It could be. You guys, turn your volume down. You have 5 seconds to turn your volume down. This is the last warning. Turn your volume down. And if someone leaves their baggage unattended, please report it immediately to security. Boom! Thank you for the super hearts! Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Trevor. Thank you, Everett. And everyone else who sent super hearts. Thank you. Cannons! Headphone users are dead. Yes. Could be. Could be. Might be. You like my Halloween socks? Oh, you know what? I had a dream that it was almost Halloween. And I woke up thinking, like, how did I lose track of time that much that I didn't realize that it was almost Halloween? And I was thinking about Sarah and how Sarah was going to want me to do something special for Halloween. I had to do something for Sarah for Halloween, and it was just weird. Because, like, Halloween's so far away. Sarah probably doesn't give a crap what I do for Halloween. Nice bum. Wow. Nice comment. Oh, God, I forgot you guys can't kick people. I lost the summer. I did. Oh, hey, Jordan. It's whatever, let's see, it would be like 30,000 times 66 cents. Yeah, I do yoga, but I'm going to block you. Ed's favorite step followed with Ed's disliked step. Wait, what now? Your dreams are extremely detailed? Oh, Everett, you have no idea. Oh, God. I like dreams, though. I tend to, well, I don't know. I used to tend to remember all my dreams. Not so much anymore. Can you imagine if summer got bypassed? I know, that would be the end of my life. I would definitely be moving ASAP. Hopefully my husband would go with me. Or it might be the end of our life together. Because there's no way I'm sitting through another winter without a summer. Dang, dreams trying to troll me. Okay. What do we think? We got all the money? Should we count it? Sweet dreams are made of these. Yeah, shooting them followed by cleaning them. You want to be able to lucid dream. Me too, Tracy. What is up with that? My friend can lucid dream. Like, every one of her dreams is a lucid dream. But 100%, I have another beer already. 100% of her dreams are either in outer space or underwater. In outer space or underwater. All of her dreams. Like, what? But she's fully conscious that she's dreaming every time. Hey, Sandra. Sandroka. Eurythmics? What's Eurythmics? You can lucid dream? Oh, these are my last 30 days of sponsors. People supporting this channel. Oh. Oh, that's the name of the band? Where's your Sonam? Oh, she was on YouTube. That's who sings that song. Well, now I know. Give some tips about what? Am I getting dumb? No, that's good, Rick. That looks perfect. I can't give tips because I don't know how to do it. You want me to ask her? She lives in LA. Maybe we'll see her. She was on my channel when we were in LA. You guys really liked her a lot, and she was like, whoa. Okay, bye, Trev. Oh, nice, Anthony. Uh-oh. I think I lost count. Yeah, no way we're missing that much. I count we were missing $140. I think I missed at least 100. What am I counting? I'm just making sure I picked up all my money. Which I'm pretty sure I didn't, but we'll see. I totally just miscounted in general. You don't want to look weird? Here, let me see. John, hopefully I'm not making you feel poor. I'm inspiring you to get as much money as I have here. No, Rick, your picture's fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I just looked at it. What am I selling? This channel. Ayo, she making it rain? I did already make it rain. Now I'm just counting it. Okay, so we are missing $60. That's a little bit more reasonable. Usually the bookshelves are our culprits. Oh, yep, there we go. That's 20. Steph, what's up? How much to buy Fem Yoga brand? Let's say $250,000. How long you have Fem Yoga for? Good question. That's a really good question. I'm struggling to even answer that question. 3, maybe? Ooh, what's your name? SJ? I actually wrote a book about it. You can get it on my website. It's only $20. It's femyoga.com. Click shop or type in femyoga.com/shop. And I need a bill counter on the teen book. Yay! Ines, look at you! It's like I Spy. Anyone see the other 20? Dextra, we are celebrating because I finished this book that took me 10 months to read, Atlas Shrugged by Ayn Rand. And we had a running joke around my community about how we would never finish this book, and it's like the never-ending story, and we finished it. So I'm like, I'm having a beer, and we're celebrating. Move your consciousness midfield. Midfield? Is that what you mean? What's happening? Yay! It was funny. Impressive. Thanks, guys. Cheers! Yes, cheers to you too, Dextro. So Atlas Shrugged was about basically free market capitalism versus socialism and governmental control and regulation. Individualism versus collectivism. You've been sober 3 months. Nice, Nunez. Very good. Very good. Are you addicted? That's good. I'm glad. I'm proud of you. It's probably not good to watch this broadcast then, though, I do have to say. And I'm going to keep looking for those other $40, so... Keith, you know what? I read a bunch of books, but in particular, I read this book, which really, really, really changed my entire life. I'm going to hold it up for 5 more seconds. If you guys want to catch a screenshot, I highly recommend this. And actually, Steph Ray, who's in the room right now, is another broadcaster on Periscope, and she's reading this book right now, and we're thinking about doing a collaboration where we talk about this book after she's finished with it, and we can kind of get her take on it and discuss it. Yeah, Snarky? I know, I do lose the money pretty regularly. The next book we're reading is Nudge. We're already, let's say, 60 pages into it. Personal choice. Oh, nice. Nunez, that's really impressive. I do 30-day alcohol-free challenges usually, but not usually more than that, so that's pretty impressive to me. Okay, I'm thinking it probably is on the book. Oh, wait, we gotta look under the laptop. That's where it was that one time. Nope, still good. Aw, thanks, Patrick. Hey, Nick. All right, let's find the money. Missing $40. We got this. Ow. I was really hoping I would just see money as I crouched down, but that did not work at all. Under here? Maybe still in the cash cannon? I'm missing so much. Wait. Which we were supposed to be reading the scope, but we got distracted. Yeah, it's pretty common, right? Did the book change your views on capitalism and the free market, or did it solidify your opinions? Snarky, honestly, I would say it solidified. You're behind, Rick? How did you stumble across that book? Did you ever go to therapy? I did go to therapy, but I didn't find it there. Actually, the most effective... So I wanted to kill myself, so my mom was like, so she sent me to a psychiatrist. Do I have to pay Periscope for selling things on here? No, actually, they get a cut of all the super hearts that come to me, so that's basically their pay. I don't pay them anything. No, it's a totally free platform. I love this for people who want to make money online. It's one of the best platforms that I know to do it with. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, I went to a psychiatrist, which is someone who can prescribe medication. They're a medical doctor. And where's the money? I'm 60 pages in. I am, yes. Huh. I don't know where the money is. Maybe I have to count it again? Pretty sure. I was suicidal. Yeah, I used to cut myself, wanted to kill myself, all that jazz. And... Sorry, I'm trying to, like, creep back here and see if I can find some monies. Ow. My hair keeps getting in the way. Why don't I see anything? Oh, maybe underneath? What in the world? I have no idea. Am I drunk? Am I drunk off 1 1/5 beers? So anyway, so I'm going to finish my story and then I'll count the money again. So I went to a psychiatrist, and what really triggered me about him is he nodded the entire time. He's like, it didn't matter if I was talking or not, he was just, you know, and I'm like, he's obviously not actually listening, because if he were, he would stop nodding when I stopped talking, and only nod when he was like, okay, yeah, I'm understanding what you're saying. He wouldn't just nod every single time he was breathing. So that really bothered me, and I didn't like that, and I could tell that he wasn't really, like, he didn't really care about helping. It was his job. You know, he's an old guy too. He'd probably been doing this for maybe 40 years. So it's just Dr. Naughty, exactly, Dr. Naughty. He was sitting in my chair, right? Oh, he was sitting in this chair? The squeaky chair? Everett. So that didn't work out. We only went to him once. It was a bad experience. We're like, no. So then my mom was working for a Christian organization, and one of the guys there was going to school to become a psychologist. Psychologist versus psychiatrist. So, no, I think I'm missing... Oh, yeah, you're right. It is only 20 that I'm missing now. Sorry, Annis. I forgot you found that other piece, that other 20. Oh, Dextro. Not a fan. Not a fan, exactly. Thank you, Rick. So psychologists they can only give you talk therapy, really. They can only give you non-medicinal, non-pharmaceutical therapies. Psychiatrists can give you pharmaceuticals, so I am very shy about pharmaceuticals myself. Yeah, so how did my depression start? That's a good question, too. Let me just quickly finish there. There is a difference, yes. So psychiatrists can prescribe medication, psychologists cannot. So we went to a psychology student. He actually wasn't a psychologist yet. He was just, like, almost. He was, like, you know, how many years into school. And what happened was he changed my whole life. Basically, he would come to our house. I don't know how much she had to pay him. I'm assuming, like, a discounted rate. He would come to the house. First, he would meet with me. Then he would meet with her, and he would basically, like, compare notes and tell us when he felt like there was things we needed to communicate to each other. And it changed our whole life. And hey, Chadwick, the main therapy we used was journaling, honestly. We would journal our feelings, and then he would kind of, like, read the journals and then take basically, like, the highlights and figure out kind of where we could help each other, almost. Yeah, I don't want medication either. Exactly. Yeah, so that's a big difference between the two. So I personally recommend psychologists, but again, I'm not a doctor. I'm very much a naturopathic type person, alternative kind of holistic care. I love Western medicine. I think it's amazing. I think surgery is amazing. I think, you know, antibiotics are amazing. I really do think I have a huge respect and love for Western medicine. But I do, and even, like, I don't really subscribe to acupuncture or even herbal medicines from Chinese practitioners. I've had them before. They've totally messed with me. I'm not an extremist in either direction, but I do believe that my body is built to fight against disease and things like that. Makes you feel very detached. Yeah, so actually St. John's wort was something that I took. Yeah, without that change, yeah, you probably wouldn't be seeing me today, exactly. Or an art therapist. Steph is an art therapist right there. Yeah, Tina, you're going to meet my husband. He was on my broadcast on Friday when we were cooking with Ed. He came over and was in that broadcast a little bit. And you can hear him talking potentially on the phone as well. Chadwick says weed. For depression? I don't know. I've never heard of weed being used as a depression treatment. We should all thank this person for bringing you into our lives. Thanks, Ray. He's awesome. He's a really, really awesome guy. St. John's wort. Yes, thank you. Thank you. You guys helped me keep on track. So there was a supplement that I was taking per my mom's advice. It was over the counter, but it had St. John's wort in it. And there's some issue about St. John's wort. I don't know if it can still be sold over the counter or not, or what the deal is. But I had a pretty strong withdrawal reaction to that, even though it's supposed to be like a natural drug or something. It really detached me from reality when I stopped taking it. I wasn't even like it always felt like I was outside of my body, not that I could see my own body, but that everything that was happening, like, it didn't involve me. Does anyone identify with that at all? Like, it was like I knew I was talking and going through the motions and responding to people when they talked to me, but I didn't really feel like I was part of it, and it was almost like I was witnessing it, like a dream state. Chadwick says he's been there. And then Sidon, who I called SJ, my bad, says, why do Americans have so many problems? Are you brainwashed to think you have issues with everything? No, Americans are starving. Okay, that's a very controversial way to put it, but Americans are getting almost zero nutrients as a general. It's called the SAD diet, the Standard American Diet. SAD. And it is sad, extremely sad, because we don't get nutrients in our diet. I was raised, now I don't want to get on here. I know my mom might watch some of my broadcasts. I'm not on here to like talk about how my mom is the reason that any of this happened. But in a way, especially if you guys have kids, feed your kids nutrients. Don't feed them, jinx, don't feed them Pop-Tarts for breakfast and then macaroni and cheese for lunch and Hamburger Helper for dinner. Because if you just feed them a bunch of processed bull crap that has no nutrients in it, they have no vitamins, minerals, they have nothing that it takes to actually create the normal human experience. If you don't have the building blocks for protein and, you know, just the generic, especially when I was so young. I mean, I was addicted to soda as far back as I can remember. If I didn't have at least one can of Pepsi every single day, I would get a borderline crippling headache. Not crippling, but enough to deter me from wanting to do anything useful. And now I don't drink soda. I do still drink beer. I still have some vices. But I drink water 100% of the time. I eat organic food, so even if I'm eating flour and sugar, I'm, eating organic versions of those things. I didn't invent KFC or McDonald's. I'm not sure what you're talking about. My business concept is so brilliant. Thank you. I don't want to take 100% credit for it. One, because I'm a woman, and women don't typically like to take full credit for things, which is a very interesting personality trait of women. Be aware of that, ladies. Great book for women, if that caught your eye. Lean In by Sheryl Sandberg. Steph, I'm looking at you. I just recommended this book to Steph the other day. Lean In by Sheryl Sandberg. Huge, 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 huge book that impacted my confidence as a woman in the workplace. But other than that, where was it? Down here? Crap. Oh, yes. The concept of my business. Stefan Molyneux. Have I met your wife ever? I only, when Flash woke her up that one day, I said hi to her in the text. How did it end up starting? Keith, if I don't remember, will you remind me of that? Let me just quickly say that this guy, if you guys want to take a screenshot of it, Stefan Molyneux, he wrote this book. He also has a podcast called Free Domain Radio. Free Domain Radio. freedomainradio.com. And what it is, it's a voluntary business. So he provides all of his content for free, just like I do. And then if you like the content, you find value in it, you keep it going by paying. It's completely voluntary. There's no coercion. So you get the content for free. You don't even have to pay for it. But if you don't pay for it, I potentially can't sustain providing the content to you, because I'm going to have to go get a full-time job and not be able to broadcast full-time anymore. Because this is my full-time. I spend at least, bare minimum, 40 hours a week working on this channel. So it's kind of cool, because it's like you can consume it totally for free, but when you're like, okay, that piece of information was worth $5, that piece of information was worth $1,000, it was priceless, I mean, that changed my whole life, send $5,000, I mean, whatever you want to do, it's all femyoga.com, you click support. $5 to $5,000, everywhere in between. I only want you to give as much as you have derived value from the content, as much as you find value, because that's how I know I'm doing the right thing. If my audience is like, well, this sucks, this is the most boring thing I've ever watched, then I can be like, all right, let me try something different. So I cater my content actually to the people on this list. Whatever they like, that's what I do the most of. And as it shifts on a 30-day cycle, so whoever's at the top, what they want me to do gets, in a lot more, but as these people change, the content all changes. Concentrate. Me? I felt like I was pretty concentrated on that. Maybe not. I don't know. Let me concentrate on my beer, because I can do that. And I'm going to count the money again. I probably just missed a 20 somewhere in here. That's my guess. Oh, wait, Keith. He wanted to know how my depression started. So I was the result of let's just go right down to the source. I'm the result of a broken condom. So, potentially. That's what my mom said most of my life. My dad doesn't remember any condom being a part of any of this. So that's my guess, is that there may not have been any condom. But anyway, I'm the result of an accidental knock-up. So you help them, then they donate to you. The more they earn, the more they give. Exactly. Beer is good for you. Right, so I'm incentivized to provide valuable content and help you guys make more money, because then potentially the trickle down, you know, the money will come back to me as well. Thanks, Rick. I already have to pee again. All right, let me come back and say it, because it's too distracting. You got through the birth control wall, too? Oh my god, Keith. Isn't that weird that you're the one who asked and now... Oh, wait. I don't like leaving just an empty chair. Let's put a little bit of this in the mix. Boom. Come back. Come back, come back, come back. Oh, wait, gotta put this away. Okay. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Rick, exactly. Hey, Derek. Oh my gosh, so good to see you. We're just talking about depression, the history of my personal depression. Avoid packaged foods. I agree, Annis. I totally agree. Huh. Interesting. Okay, sorry, I'm seeing notifications. Let me turn the phone upside down. Don't look at that. All right, great. So, my mom, I believe, was a bartender when her and my dad met. They developed some type of kind of fling relationship. It wasn't like a one-time thing, but it was a short... He was in the military, so he had to leave. He was traveling. So, Derek, I'm so glad to see you back. How have you been, my friends? So good to see your name in the box down there. And he had to leave, and she didn't want to leave. So basically, her dad was also in the military, and he moved so much when they were in high school that all of their kids kind of resented them for that. They had a hard time building strong friendships because they were moving from one school to the next, and really it solidified their relationship with each other, but they didn't really have a whole lot of strong friends. And she always kind of hated that and resented that. She didn't want to have that life for me and my older sister. My older sister has a different father who is he's basically a despicable person. So fast forward to my mom making this decision. She told my dad, go on without me. I'm not coming. I can do this by myself, because she was already doing it with my sister. So she voluntarily chose to be a single mother. Okay. I'm so honest. I know I'm probably too honest. Honest to a fault, right? And then my life happened. And here's the thing. My mom has a lot of great qualities and great characteristics, for sure. Intelligence, intellect is something I would attribute more to my father. And having my brain, I'm going to get a little emotional here, probably partially because it's an emotional situation, partially because I'm drinking beer. Maybe, Anthony, maybe. That's not the word I would use, but maybe. So, because it wasn't like he left her, like he offered to marry her, okay? And he was in the military, he had a steady income, like, I still resent her for that decision, just to be clear. Like, if you've made that decision as a single mom, you thought, oh, well, she's not going to want to move around all the time. She'd much rather never know her father. Let me just tell you, no, that's bullshit. Straight up. She would much rather know her father and who he is and where she came from. Because, oh no, I won't cry. I don't cry. I just get, like, maybe, like, watery eyes, but that's all. She wasn't ready. Yeah, maybe she wasn't ready. Yes, that's probably true. She was old enough to be ready. I mean, she wasn't like it wasn't like she was 18 or anything. Yeah. See, Keith says he resents some of the illogical decisions his mother made too. It's important to be honest. We live in this society where we idolize single moms. Like Anthony said, oh, she was so strong. Maybe. But to me, it's that she was so dumb. She was so terrible at decision making, because it's much better to have two parents and move around a lot than it is to have one parent. unless one of the parents is like physically abusive or sexually abusive or even verbally abusive. My dad wasn't any of those things. If anyone is verbally abusive, it's my mother. So, and I think we all can be verbally abusive. I'm not saying that my mom didn't really, you know, she did not abuse me at all. Like, you see how I am? I'm a lot like my mom. So, you know, exactly, yes. So, regardless of the resentment and all of that, I grew up not having a dad and not knowing my dad, and also thanks, Keith. Yeah, parents. Seriously. Parents are human. Yep, parents are definitely human. But they're also not blameless. Like, you know, single moms are not better than moms who stayed with their man, you know? I don't think. I don't know that one's superior to the other. But I think whoever uses the most logic and reason in their decision-making is the superior decision-maker in that sense. My dad was in no place to raise a kid either. I mean, he was in the military. He had a steady paycheck, but he was like, you know, he met my mom at a bar. He was sleeping with his bartender. It wasn't like neither of them were doing great things in the world. I mean, but I will say that my dad continues to this day to make a nice salary. And my mom continues not to do that and never did, as far as I am aware of. I mean, if it was just her, maybe she would have been fine. But for 2 children. Hey, Stephanie, we were talking about you earlier in this broadcast, actually. Just like talking about, because you know what I did? I showed my lobby because I was showing someone how to like change their profile picture, and you were live. Someone's like, oh, I follow her. You know, we were talking about you just for a second. It wasn't nothing bad, of course. What are we celebrating? Danielle! It's Danielle's birthday! We're celebrating your birthday. You didn't hear? Happy birthday, Danielle! I'm celebrating. I finished reading this book that took me like 10 months to read. Danielle, for your birthday present, did you get a flight to Chicago by any chance? Yeah, we were talking about all the Stephanies. That's true. We talked about all the Stephanies we could think of. Ed, you're going to need to expand on that comment a lot more. Oh, they told you. Oh, good. Hey, Stephanie. You guys follow Stephanie, a really talented singer and a live broadcaster here on Periscope. So basically what I would say is the reason that I was depressed, as far as I can tell, was that Chris forgot that one. I sent you some. Was that I derived my value from men. Danielle, you got here at kind of a heavy time. No need to stay if you're having a nice birthday night and you just want to like chill. We're talking about depression, my history of depression and stuff. So I dated someone and he cheated on me multiple times, like this on and off. I was 13, okay? It was like my first boyfriend. All right, it's nothing like super serious now looking back. But at the time, when I was a 13-year-old girl and I had no male role models in my life, I had no men at all. My grandpa wasn't active in my life. None of my uncles were active in my life. My mom didn't have any male friends that, I love you too, that could like give me any type of male guidance. There was no male influence at all. All I had was my mom, who was pretty much a male hater. She was pretty much anti-man. She hated men. And that's what I grew up like. Thinking that men are terrible. And then when this guy, when I was 13, cheated on me multiple times, I was like, she was right. You know, it only solidified my belief that, yeah, Stephanie, that's so true. Yeah, as a young girl, it's like your perspective is skewed. You're 13, like, your brain isn't even fully developed yet. You're like, wow, this is a huge deal. This guy doesn't like me. Will any guy ever like me? Will anyone ever like me or value me? Will I ever have a place in the world? Will I ever have love? You know what I mean? Like these extremes that we think of, because on average, the human brain can only handle abstract thoughts at 15 or above. So anything under 15 on average means that you can only think in black and white. And that's why I used to cut myself. So that kind of transitions into that, where I couldn't understand the emotional pain I was feeling. Plus my hormones were, sorry John, you can go. But my hormones were kind of all over the place. I was going through puberty. I was just starting to get my period. It was like hormones up and down, crazy, like feelings, like feelings that I had never felt in my life, but I didn't know how to process them. I still, yeah, I am happily married, yeah, for almost 7 years now, so that's really awesome. But even now, I still don't express my feelings all that hard, you know? Thank you, Derek, for the super hearts. It's so good to have you back. And I didn't know what to do. So I used to cut myself because I thought, well, physical pain, if I have a cut on my skin, that hurts. Duh. It makes perfect sense, right? If you get a cut on your skin, it hurts. It makes sense. My brain was like, it rested in that belief, that knowledge of like something that made sense. Because here's why I kind of talked about, I know Zen's like, now I need a drink. Why I talked about the whole intellect thing and how I got that from my dad, not my mom, was as I got older, even when I was really young, I would ask why. Well, why? And why? And why that? And why that? Well, why that? And why that? And why that? Why that? Why? My mom, I think a lot of parents get crazy with the why stage, but even still, that never stopped. I still am like that to this day. I'm 27 years old. Like, it's supposed to stop at like age 3. It's like 24 years later. I'm still asking why about every single thing, to the point that adults are still bothered by me. And that's normal. But if I had had my dad, he could have told me, like, listen, we're geeks. We think really a lot harder than most people, and they're going to think you're weird, and they're going to be intimidated by your intellect, and it's normal for a smart person to feel this way, and to think this way, and process this way. And I didn't have that. So all I had my mom being like, what's wrong with you? Why are you asking so many questions? Because I said so is the answer. No, you don't get, you know, and all that made me do was hate her, hate authority, hate anything that had anything anti-reason. To me has always been the enemy. And now I find Ayn Rand, a philosopher from the 1940s, who has been preaching that this entire time. And it's just like, I wasn't exposed to any real deep knowledge, you know, growing up, so, or any nutrients. So I think that my depression stemmed from being the result of a single mother with very low nutrition in the household. Just to sum it up, if I was going to say 2 things, I would say because my mom chose to raise me alone, which was a bad choice. I don't know if she would agree with that or not, but it's true. In my, what's the word, like, knowledge, yeah. Thank you, Derek, thank you. Empirical, like in my empirical experience, in my repeatable, where I look at people who had both parents, and I look at people who were single moms, and I look, and time again, the data seems to match up with the fact that being the result of a single mom household is a bad thing. Because here's the thing, even if, oh yeah, my mom's nice, even if your mom is a single mom because she left your dad because he beat her, why did she have his baby to begin with? Why did she sleep with a man who was physically abusive? That's not 100% his fault at all. You women, we have to protect our future children. We don't need to be spreading the genetics of these losers. We need to pick our mates a lot better and a lot slower. And I mean, you can date a guy without having sex with him. Are we all aware of this? You know, that was something that made me extremely unique from all of my peers. I didn't have sex with anyone all throughout high school, and that was very rare. They're like, they used to make fun of me by calling me the Virgin Mary, and society will try to hold down intellect, independent thinking, rebelling against authority. All these things that I think are so virtuous and so important and so rare and need to be fostered. And then these people need to get together and have lots of babies, so we have more people with those features. But people like that don't have lots of babies because they love their freedom and they don't want to have their time taken with childbearing, you know. It's like this vicious cycle. But anyway, that's my answer to your question, where did my depression stem from? Yeah, Keith, I can't tell you that's ever going to go away, but you can make peace with that. Like, you can make peace that my mom made a bad choice, whether or not she knows or acknowledges or agrees with it, you know, and you know the truth. And that's the point. Tom, there's no giveaway today. I didn't get pregnant or get an STD in high school. But I will say that even though I didn't sleep with anyone all throughout high school, there was still a nice rumor that I had gonorrhea of the throat. Somebody decided that would be hilarious. One day in health class, our health teacher taught us that you can actually get STDs in other parts of your body. And someone said, like, is there such thing as gonorrhea of the throat? And he was like, yeah, you can get gonorrhea in your throat. And then next day, Taylor's got gonorrhea of the throat. I'm like, what? But the guy who started that, where is it written in law that says when you're dating someone, sex is required? Yeah, right? Why would anyone say that? That's mean. Actually, I know who it was. His name's Joey. Not Joey from Egg Drop. Totally different person, obviously. And someone told me that he was like, they were like, I heard him saying to people that you had gonorrhea of the throat. So I asked him, because you know me. I'm like, I'm not afraid of conflict. I just want truth. That's what I value above all else. Above my mom's feelings, above my own feelings, above my husband's feelings, above all these people I care about so deeply's feelings, above all of your feelings, above all of your feelings, I value truth. I want to know the truth. You know, I mean, don't we all? Can we just know the freaking reality of the situation? Can we know the truth? Or are we just going to be lied to forever? Because that is not what I want. I don't think that's what anybody wants. So it starts with you. Stop lying to people. Stop giving them what you think they want. Give them the truth. And it might be kind of painful. You can do it in a way that's not too harsh, you know? Why did that guy make that up? What do you mean, Tom? You're so logical, Taylor LMAO. Hey, Brian! Yes, yes, and yes. Thank you for all that, Derek. I really appreciate that. We got a new stream boss in the house. Nobody wants that, yeah. I experiment with truth, right? Taylor's experiments with truth. Thank you, Hannah, for the super hearts. Caden's like, lies, I want lies. There's times that even actually just earlier, I think I said, oh yeah, Ed sent me a picture of his dinner, and I said, give me some, I'm hungry. And he's like, I'll send you some leftovers. Like, it's a joke. He lives in a totally different state than me. He's like, I'll send you some leftovers. And then he says, actually, there probably won't be any leftovers. And I was like, can't you just lie? Can't you just lie to make me feel better? You know, I mean, in certain cases, it's like, you know, that was a joke, but at the same time, it's like, you know, I still can appreciate humor. We don't have to be, like, completely dry all the time. Oh, thanks, Rick. I have great stories. Thanks. Hey, Brian. Do you have a list of the books you read on Perry Online? Hey, Demetrius. No, not on Periscope alone, but I have all the books that I've ever read on my Goodreads. So if you go to the webpage, femyoga.com, in the top, you'll see a little thing that says G for Goodreads, or you can go to the contact page and you'll see the Goodreads link. Click that, and that'll bring you to all the books I've ever read and all the books I ever want to read. So that's a pretty cool reference. That was great humor. No leftovers, too. All right, Caden, I'll catch you later. Yeah, that was pretty much everything I think I had to say about that. I'm sure there's a lot I could say about it if you want to say any more. Have you been doing, Derek? Hi, Demetrius. I met Demetrius in LA last time I was there. We did yoga on the beach together. You can see that on Instagram and Twitter now, too, I think. And Demetrius, did you see Hazel started posting up some stuff from that trip, too? Thank you, Hannah. So I met the Hazelverse, I met Ruane Football, I met Demetrius, I met Al Capico. I think that was everyone I met on that trip. And then in 8 days, I'll be in Chicago meeting Steph Taylor, Asif, Alexis. I don't think Coley is going anymore. Maybe Hines. Who else? Tim, Tyree, Phil, I think. Jay's Scope in Chicago. Who's the other one? Carl. New account also. Oh, it looks like the same one. Demetrius Shaw. Yeah, I remember you. Emily, you can't cheer bits in this broadcast, so that was a bad promise. So what you just did, Emily, is what's called over-promising and under-delivering. So here's a trick of the trade. Wolf Puppy, yes. Here's a trick of the trade. You should always under-promise and over-deliver. So just, like, under-promise. Just be like, I might do that. Maybe. I can't promise you anything. I might. I might not, though. And then when you do it, people are like, oh, nice. Hazel has a new account? What do you mean? Where? She got banned off Periscope. Did you know that? You mean she started a new Periscope account? snap. Alright, I'm going to count the money and wait for comments to come in. There it is. There's the extra 20 right there. Oh, thanks, Rick. I tried to be real. So yeah, overpromise, underdeliver. So if you overpromise, if you're like, okay, I'm going to be there at 3 o'clock, and then you show up at like 3:05, you've overpromised and underdelivered, even by 5 minutes. But if you said, I might come, and you showed up at 3:05, they're like, oh, hey, you came. I didn't know if you were going to come. That's so great. It's so good to see you. See that difference? All I do is scope. Jats, do you stalk me? Do you watch me 24 hours a day? You know I'm live 3 hours a day, right? And there's 21 other hours in the day. I spend maybe 8 hours sleeping. And what do you think the other hours are done doing if all I do is scope? Where are these scopes that nobody can see for the other 13 hours of the day? What's the most exotic place and country I've ever visited? Oh, Emily's probably gone. Yeah, probably. Egypt. I haven't really traveled outside of the country very often. Egypt and probably Hawaii. You're new to watching me? What do you mean all I do is scope? What does that mean? I don't even know what that means. Invisible scopes. Well, you could do private scopes, I guess. Yeah, just do private scopes for like 13 hours a day, because that's super profitable. Obviously, being live publicly would be a lot more profitable. Alexa says she's exotic. Egypt would be cool. Anis, are you married? What's your status? Are you single, married? Let's talk about this. Kids? Single, married, kids? Those are my questions. Excuse me. Did I cover everything there? I think so. Always under promise and over deliver. Single with no kids. Perfect. Yes, Egypt is a good one. Thank you, Derek. Yeah, my Hawaii stuff is all being posted on my YouTube now. If you guys want to relive Hawaii, it's all on my YouTube channel, Fem Yoga. What's the money for? These are my sponsors from the last 30 days. They're supporting this channel and making this possible. Alexa said, are you dancing? I am dancing because I have to pee a little bit already. But let me tell Anis first. So Anis, Egypt, go with at least one other English-speaking friend and you'll be good. I got chills. Get a driver. Okay, let me go to the bathroom. Go with at least, is the sad stuff over now? Yes. Go with at least one other English-speaking friend or family member and get a driver when you get there or even before you get there. That guy remembers that? Of course, yeah, Derek's been around for a long time. Derek's awesome. And I totally have to pee again. I love how Alexis could tell. She's like, you're dancing? I'm like, yes. Come back, come back. Everybody come back. Don't go anywhere. Just tucking in my shirt. They keep you young. You have a lot of kids as you are a teacher. Oh, nice. Ow. Yes, Alexis. Oh my God, Chicago's gonna be so fun. Cats always under promise, over deliver. First they avoid you and then come to you when you least expect. Maybe that could be a good example of one. Cats. So Egypt. You can watch my replays for a lot of my Egypt information. It's a perfect black chair. Yes, I drew this chair actually last weekend. They will try to get as much money from you as possible in Egypt. So what you want to do is just barter. Like, well, you know what you want to do first before you go to get anything? Like, get on your phone, check what price it should be. Like, if you want to go for a tour around the pyramids, look up how much that tour should cost. And if you can help it, personally, I would ask that you don't ride any horses or camels the entire time that you're there. I promise you, you do not need to. From the entrance to the pyramids to the furthest pyramid is like a mile, like maybe 2 miles. Like, it's not far. All the Great Pyramids are all right in a cluster there. And if you pay out the butt for a stupid trip to, a tour around, they're just gonna rip you off and not even give you a valuable tour. We did that. So we did that the first day. We did a horse tour. We had to ride on horses, and some of my friends are too heavy to be riding on horses. Sorry guys, but those horses did not like that. And you could have just walked. We walked the frickin' horses around. Like, we were on the horses, but they walked the whole time. There's no reason you can't just walk with your 2 feet the same distance. Hey, Fro. Yeah, I said out the butt. Yes, Alexandria. Now, we didn't go to Alexandria, but we met this 2 Irish guys that went, and they have some pictures from Instagram. I mean, it looks okay. I don't know that it's necessary to go there or not, but if you really want to go, it seems like, is that where Luxor is? The Luxor pyramids? Luxor seemed like something more interesting to me even than that. Thank you, Rick. Nope, we didn't see Justin Bieber while we're there. So, don't ride horses or camels. It's not necessary. And don't pay for a tour. And do not pay for a tour anywhere you go. I promise you, no matter where you are, they're going to come up to you and say, oh, I speak English. Would you like tour? First of all, they don't speak English. Second of all, you don't need their stupid tour. Their tour sucks. Half of the stuff is made up because Egyptology is mostly made up. Like, we don't know so much about ancient Egypt. Most of it's like theory. Maybe this happened. Maybe that happened. Maybe it was this pharaoh. Maybe it was that pharaoh. They don't even know whose tombs the pyramids are in like a lot of the cases. So tours are pointless. What we did was we got the stupid horse tour. We got totally ripped off by someone who was like, we thought it was a friend of a friend. It wasn't. We got confused. We messed up. We paid way more than we should have. We stimulated the entire country of Egypt's economy more than we should have. And then the next day, I was very insistent. I said, guys, let's say no to everyone today. No tours, no horses, no camels, nothing. And I really took that stance. I said, if anyone's trying to get you to get something, you don't want to say no, just pass them to me. Taylor will be the girl that says no today. In Arabic, it's actually la, L-A, la. So we were saying la all day, like la, 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 la to everything. And we had the best day of our entire trip that day because we were free. We walked right up to the pyramids. I did handstands up against the pyramids. You could climb up on the pyramids. The tours didn't take you anywhere near the pyramids. Could you move there and just be walking around on the pyramids? You could, but I don't know how you're going to make any money in Egypt because it's extremely impoverished. So that was the other half. Hopefully, Anis, you're still here. If you can just put a little emoji or something just so I know you're still paying attention so I don't go too deep for people who don't care. That was part of it. And I want to just say quickly, because I'm seeing this picture and I don't recognize it. Thank you, Trapper, for all the hearts. There? Is that you? I think that's you. Boom, boom, Trapper. Wait. Is that you? No, that's not you. You're not even on here. Where? Why aren't you guys coming up? Let's refresh it. See what happens. Oh, you're still here. Good, good, good. Oh, so the poverty in Giza. The pyramids are right on the border of Giza, and Giza is the slums. It goes slums, pyramids. There is no tourist area. This is what I thought. If there are slums, it'll be slums, tourist area, pyramids. Like, I've never been to Jamaica, but I've heard there's a lot of bad areas in Jamaica, but if you just stick near the resorts in that area, everything's fine. I've been to, like, Grand Canyon. You know what I mean? I've been kind of around, but never to a third world country like that. And I wasn't prepared. The level of the slums there was, like, nothing I'd ever seen in my entire life. It was horrible. Kids would run up to your car, knocking on the window. I need food. I'm hungry. I'm starving. And you're like, hey, Jeffrey, how are you? Oh, we're talking about Egypt right now. Egypt, yeah. So just be very, very, yeah, and tourism is down. But what's good about tourism being down because of the terror attacks from a few years ago and from the revolution is that everything's cheaper. And there's like no competition, nothing's crowded. You can get a hotel room, go to Marvel Stone Hotel, get a room with the view of the pyramids. It'll cost you $30 to $40 a night. If they increase their prices, hey, maybe it's $50 or $60 a night, but you can fall asleep staring at the pyramids. You can wake up looking at the pyramids, and they're huge. They're awesome. I mean, I actually had a better experience with the Grand Canyon than I did with the pyramids, but I wanted to go. It was on my bucket list, so I went. Yeah, it was I think $38 a night at Marvel Stone Hotel for a room with a window view of the pyramids. Literally, you can see the pyramids from laying in your bed. That I wouldn't change. I would not have traded that in for anything. We didn't spend much time in Cairo. We could have done more in Cairo. But even at the museum in Cairo, there was nonstop people coming up to you. English tour? English tour? English tour? No. And I was yelling at old men left and right. I was like, la means la, dude, la. Sorry, that means no in Arabic. They're very, very pushy. And that actually disincentivized tourism even more. Annis, it's impressive, but if you go look at it, you'll be less impressed. So just be prepared for that. They're in a state of disarray. The top stone on the pyramid of Khafre is basically about to fall off and kill probably multiple people in the process. What did it cost to get there? $1,000, including where I was staying. Of course I said no. I love saying no. Did you give money to kids begging for food? No, but Sonam did. They have used laser levels and the distances are accurate to centimeters. You know, Annis, I've heard that before. Yeah, I mean, maybe. I don't know. I would assume they had some form of levels back then, but my scope just crashed on iPhone, so I have to put it up on the Android. Give me a minute. It's not just 2,000 years of erosion. It's also the fact that people are just climbing on them. There's Egyptian babies like halfway up the pyramids right now. I don't know about right now. Yeah, probably right now actually, because it's like, what, 10 a.m. there? They are just climbing about like nothing. Like in America, we wouldn't let you even go near the pyramids. We'd be like, nah, you can't touch them, you can't look at them, you can't do anything. Maybe like one corner you could go up and like touch it, and like every single person in the world touch that corner because we would be protecting it, you know? And they don't do that there. They really don't protect. Hang on, I think I have to turn my volume down. There we go. It's like people climbing Mount Rushmore. Ooh, do they climb it? I didn't know that they could climb it. But it's not the same, because the pyramids you can literally just hoist yourself up onto. You know what I mean? Like, you don't need mountain climbing gear like Mount Rushmore, I would assume. This is literally just like, I mean, it's probably like about to here on me. I mean, it is. They're like 5 foot tall stones. Don't get me wrong. It's impressive. But like, you can like hoist yourself up onto it. Babies don't need titles. Wait, what now? And I mean, I could only get up onto that first one, but these babies were like literally, it was like whole families, and they would just be handing the babies up the levels of the pyramids. They would be like, oh, here's the baby, and like some 3-year-old kid would like grab the baby and like run away and climb away on the pyramid. They're like hundreds of feet up in the air. I'm like, what the hell? One person fell off the pyramids while we were there. I cannot imagine how many people have fallen off of the pyramids ever. I'm tall, yeah. Alexis. I can't deal with you. Alexis said, multiple phones for my host. What now? Yeah, and there's signs. There's these little signs. The signs are probably, let's see, how big? Like that, maybe? Maybe like that. These signs. And they say, no climbing. That's it. these signs that say no climbing. People are just like climbing away. Although I will say that Nick did get yelled at for climbing on one of them. Nobody else got yelled at. We were all climbing all around him, and then he was just like, he pointed at Nick, he was like, you, get down now. It was amazing. It was probably a moment that I would live for. It was an Egypt meetup, actually. It was me, Nick, Dan, and Sonam. 4 Periscope people all there at the same time. Plus, we met up with Egypt with Ahmed. If you guys want to see Egypt live on Periscope, follow Egypt with Ahmed, A-H-M-E-D. Egypt with Ahmed. So that's my Egypt spiel. That's my depression spiel. Any other spiels? I have about 2 sips left. 3, maybe. How's the red lipstick holding up? You can see some pink sticking out. We got pink coming out. Does that sound? Yeah, I'm gonna take that back. Okay. What's happening? I think this is the end. You didn't see babies on the pyramids? Jeffrey says in my scopes he didn't see any babies on the pyramids. First of all, I didn't scope the pyramids. Only Sonam did. And if she missed the babies on the pyramids, I'm going to have to blame her on that one. Thanks, Anis. Yeah, there was definitely babies all over the pyramids. Everywhere. I took even a picture on Instagram. I think it's up on there. I've had issues getting all my Egypt footage and pictures off of my phone. I'm an Android girl at heart. Literally the only reason I use iPhone is because Periscope doesn't work with Android. That is 100% the reason. Yeah, I'm excited. Alexis. Yep. Trapper, Trapper, are you in Chicago? Let's do shots. Okay, let's do shots of this beer because I don't do shots. P.S. I weigh 85 pounds. I don't do shots. I am celebrating. And the chair is celebrating. It's a celebration song. It sounds bad. It sounds bad. I want to play music, but I'm not going to because then this video won't be able to be monetized on YouTube. And that's just ridiculous. Is there anyone that should have been made a moderator that did not get made a moderator? Nope, Sonam and Nick, both moderators. Good. Good. And we've gone way over the necessary amount of content. And I'm still watching my own YouTube videos so that I can get my view time up. Alexis, I'm almost done. Stop that. I'm not being cute. I'm being real. I'm being serious. Stop that. I'm being so serial right now. Okay, apparently it was 1 sip. Anna says, I owned iPhones for years, but switched to Samsung. Interesting. I have 3 phones. One is a Samsung, I think. Oh, I'm using you right now. Yeah, Samsung. And then I have an iPhone 6 Plus and an iPhone 5. Swagger, I see you, and I missed some comments, but I don't think my egg drop is working appropriately. Someone asked me if I invest in cryptocurrency. I think that was a while ago. I actually, you know what? I do have some cryptocurrency I forgot to sell. Ethereum. I have some Ethereum. It's dinner time? Okay. All right. Rick? Alexis? John? Well, remember, John, that scope was 6 minutes long. At least we got over 2,000 on this one. Oh, it says egg drops become unresponsive. Yeah, don't worry. There will be a solution outside of egg drops sometime in the future. 45 minutes outside of Minneapolis. Okay. I see you, John. I do see you. Derek, shout out to him for being the stream boss, and I believe the top contributor. Oh, no, Dan was the top contributor of the broadcast. Follow, well, I'm not going to say it in order. Trapper, thank you so much for the super hearts. You're so consistent with your support. If you haven't already, Trapper, I would recommend check out the website, click support, so you can see how many super hearts you have to send to get benefits, because you might want to actually save those up and send them all at once on one broadcast, or just send money at the website because it's cheaper, because there's not that 30% overhead. If you want to get like moderation privileges and in the Twitter message group and on the list and all of that, because I do appreciate your support, but because it's only like a few super hearts each broadcast, I can't actually like add you on the list. So thank you, Derek, Wayne, Wendy, Trevor, Hannah, Greg, Tracy, Everett. I think that's everyone. Is that everyone? Yes. Who sent super hearts during this broadcast? Oh, you get to hug me in a week. Yes. Hold on to it. Are these weirdos into guy feet too? I'm gonna guess that probably not. Cheers to you too. That wasn't Keith. That was my new friend who just got a new picture. Oh my god, why can't I think of your name? You just got a profile picture and I know your name, but I can't think of it. And there's no comments coming in, so I'm just gonna keep snapping my fingers. Because your name is Rick. Rick Rocks. Boom. Rick's Rocks? Something like that. Cool. Oh, we're on the wrong... Okay, we're gonna switch. Get ready. Oh, she's still on the screen. There we have it. And thank you for the hearts. Wendy, Dan, Chad, Anthony, Zen, John. Oops, I'm touching the bookshelf now. John, Steph. Thank you. Oh, John, it's okay. You'll be on time tomorrow. Don't worry. Alexis, I'm not intentionally being cute. It's just the way you perceive me. It's just the way you perceive me. I hope everybody has a great night. Thank you to everyone who makes this show possible, including Wayne, who just entered the room. He's somewhere on here. I think he already passed. I think he's at... Wayne, do you know you're at like $95? If you send $5 more, you will be able to request a scope of your choice. Anything you want. I hope you have a good evening too, Annis. I'm so happy that I made you a moderator. I feel like it was a good choice. And you hung out this whole time. Over 2 hours. It only needed to be less than an hour, but we did it. I like doing extra content. I'm trying to experiment with what are my limits. How much can I do per day by myself without other content creators? You rock too, Lane. I hope you have a good evening. And okay, I'm getting out. All right, Alexis is kicking me out. That's the sign. That's the sign. I'm gonna meet Alexis in 8 days in Chicago, so make sure you guys are following me so you can see some Chicago goodies. And remember, I'll be back tomorrow for 3 more hours of positive content to help you reach your health, wealth, and relationship goals. At 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, me and my friend Ed, South Jersey Broker, will be on here split screen talking about Tai Lopez's 67 steps, starting with step 11. You rock as well. Rick, why don't we do a rock sign tonight? Because we always do peace, so let's just do rock tonight. Why not, right? Why not? This is my very short pinky, by the way, so stare at it. This has been A Moment in Time with Taylor. Please make sure you check out the website, femyoga.com, and support this channel because this would not be possible without viewers like you guys. Thank you so much for making this show possible, and let me know what you like. I'll make sure to do more of that.